Alright my friends, welcome back to my Madhouse Difficulty walkthrough for Resident Evil 7. As you know, this is a no damage walkthrough where I will show you the location of all the collectibles, and during this segment we're going to have a difficult boss fight, especially if you intend to avoid taking damage. However, I found a method that seems to work pretty well, so hopefully we can use it to our advantage. Our main weapon during this fight will be the burner. And if you have some enhanced handgun bullets, they come in handy as well. And aside from that, the shotgun will also come in handy. But we'll just see how the fight goes and what we'll need. Because this boss battle, the boss has a lot of health, so we'll be wasting quite the amount of ammunition during this fight. And I love how the game gives me healing items when really I could use some extra ammunition instead, but oh well. Why would they give me what I want? Anyway, let's collect some more shotgun shells. You know that whenever the game gives you so much ammunition and so on, you know that something bad is about to happen. But let's open this door too. And now let's carefully walk up. There she is, in all her glory. Mrs. Baker. Yes, we'll have to battle her once again, and this time she's much more powerful. Now, if she's not up here, and she is up there, so we're going to burn her down, but if she isn't up here, she'll be back by the window again, because she will try and ambush you every so often. So, as you can see, she's there waiting to catch you, but we're not going to let her, and that's very nasty. If this wasn't a Capcom game, I wouldn't be surprised really, but was it that much to ask that they didn't make her weak spot in her groin area? I mean, it's rather nasty. I don't know about you guys, but well, I really wish that her weak spot was somewhere else. This is just disgusting. And anyway, that's her weak spot, and whenever she appears, burn her down, and after a while she will try and run away. Sometimes she will try and climb up a wall, like she's doing here, and she'll try and set up a beehive, which then the bees will attack you, so you need to be careful. So, if possible, try and prevent her from planting the beehives. Oh god, that's just too much for me. And if you shoot her down while she's walking on a wall, she'll fall down in all fours, and you'll have a clear opportunity to shoot her, but be careful because she'll move her arms around and she can still deliver damage. Now where did she go to now? She's down here, isn't she? She always tries and place the hives in the same position, so eventually you should memorize locations. And at one point she'll get upset and she'll probably come after you and try to attack you instead of running away. Here she comes again. Disgusting. You know, they could have given someone else a weak spot in the groin, but no, of course they had to give the weak spot on the groin to a woman, because of course that makes sense. Anyway, we're going to burn her down once again. I tell you, her doctor, there's that file with her doctor telling her that she should come for a visit because she has a parasite or a fungus or whatever going in her brain. And I see you there. But honestly, she should go to the gynecologist because she has a pretty bad infection going on down there. I guess you could say she has literally a beehive down there. But anyway, she's hiding in the same spot and she'll do this often. She has two strategies in this fight. Either she will try and run away and plant a beehive somewhere, or she will try and ambush you. And the funny thing is that she will always wait in the same spot, so eventually, like I said, you'll memorize them. Because if I moved up near the window, she would be waiting there. But since I was here, she came over here. Okay, she's going to enter attack mode. Whenever she gives this scream, that means she's in attack mode and she will come after you. Probably trying to plant a beehive on you. I can't even imagine. Either way, there's a very simple strategy that you can use here when she attacks you. You can go around this structure, which serves as a wall to protect you from her attacks. Even when she jumps, she won't be able to get you. You just need to make sure that you keep running around in circles, because she stops momentarily after she does one attack, and that's when you should just let her have it and burn her down. So she's going to run away again, since she gave a scream. She's probably going to try and plant a beehive. You can either try and figure out the location of the beehive, but at this point she shouldn't last much longer, honestly. So you might as well go around and collect some ammunition. There's a bee coming after me. Or maybe not. She's coming to attack once again. She's going to be somewhere around here. Oh, Mrs. Bay, there she is, in all her glory. Can you imagine if Spider-Man looked like this? That's stuff for nightmares, really. Anyway, once again, we're going to burn her down. She was attempting to plant a beehive. There she is. Like I said, she always goes to the same spots. Be careful here, because once she climbs up to the wall, she'll try to jump. And if you don't shoot her down fast enough, she will manage to land a hit on you. But you can always take cover behind the wall. Let's get a few more shots in. There we go. And at this point, she should be done for. She's running away again. The next wave should get it done. The next time she attacks, we should be ready. And she did want to set up a beehive up there. I can't reach her in time, so instead I'm going to go ahead and grab some ammunition. Be careful with the bees, they can deliver damage, but we should be able to burn them and slash them with our pocket knife before they can attack. There's only going to be one. Unless you get really close to the beehive, then a bunch of bees will attack you at the same time. But if you're far away, only one bee will appear. So just take care of that bee and you'll be fine. Let's slash the bee. There we go. Where are you, Mrs. Baker? There she is. Once again, we're going to use the same strategy, run around in circles. You know that you're not. You know I'm going to win this fight. Your husband already tried and failed. I know you're probably mad about that since, well, what can I say? No, I'm going to defeat you, and then we're probably going to take you to the doctor, Mrs. Baker, because you have a pretty nasty infection that needs healing. Though I don't know any doctor who would want to inspect that beehive, if you know what I mean. Anyway, she's done for. Perfect timing too. And we won't have to see that terrible sight again. But I have to be honest with you guys, like, they could have made their weak spot somewhere else. I mean, why do this, you know? Capcom has an history of sexualizing both men and women, honestly, but much more women, of course, because that's just how they are. And honestly, most games are that way. But did they really need to do this to a 50 or 60 something year old woman? Actually, they didn't need to do that to anyone, period, but it's just a little bit too much. Anyway, now that the fight is won, make sure you pick up the ammo up here in case you haven't gotten it yet. And I think I've opened all the drawers around here. That's the exit, by the way. I just want to double check to make sure that I opened one of the drawers, because the fight actually went pretty well here. And I'm still coming down from the fight, so yeah, I opened the drawer. Don't need a plant, so yeah, we're good to go. Now we're going to pick up another antique coin over here, and with this final antique coin, not the final one, but with this antique coin we'll be able to get the magnum, which will come in handy. And there's some magnum bullets here in the corner, but actually I could probably pick it up now, but I think I'll need to empty slots, so I'm going to leave it there because I'll be coming back down here later once I inspect the main house again to open another chest which contains some magnum ammunition, and then I'll pick up that bullet as well. We'll also come and pick up the broken handgun. Right now we don't need it because we don't have the repair kit yet, but we'll get it later, and then I'll come back and collect the items that I need to collect. So first let's go through here, and we're going to step inside the children's room. Very creepy room. I mean, not that the rest of the house isn't creepy. But yeah, as you saw guys, that battle against Marguerite, it's really not that bad if you manage to stop her from planting the beehives, because if she plants a bunch of them, you'll have to burn down the beehives to destroy them. Otherwise the bees will keep attacking you, and you really won't have anywhere to run. So that's when things become a little bit more tricky. However, if you manage to stop her a few times from doing that, and if you know her hiding spots, then you'll be good to go. That's not a creepy teddy bear actually, that's not bad. I mean, aside from the mucus or whatever that's coming out of its mouth, well, can't have everything in this house, can you? Anyway, let's go through here, and if you look up, there's a lockpick here. Now this lockpick will only be here, I think, on Madhouse difficulty. The lockpicks are much easier to find on easy and normal. But there's a lockpick, and there's a chest that we can open up in the old house. So we're going to do that.
Stay away.
Okay. Is this the part where we're supposed to be freaking out? No, we're not going to do that. We have a shotgun with us. Anyway, inspect here. And here we are. Poor child. I mean, she doesn't look in a very good state now, does she?
I guess this is it.
What is it with Resident Evil and Capcom and creepy children? I mean, so many horror movies rely on creepy children. They're either possessed by the devil or by some crazy entity, and you know, it's getting a little bit old at this point. Anyway, close that door. The molded won't follow you. And nope, we're not going to battle that molded either, so let's just close the door behind us. And again, that molded won't follow you. There is one, however, right here. We're going to shoot this one down. It might be possible for you to run past it before he manages to land a hit on you, but it's a very high risk situation. I tried it on my practice runs. I managed to do it once, the other time I got hit. So honestly, I don't think it's worth it. Just shoot the guy down.
Did you find it?
Yeah, I got it. Are we really gonna be able to make serum with this thing?
It'll be fine. After we make it, we can get out of here. Together. I'll be waiting for you in the trailer.
Alright.
Okay, so we know our next objective. We have to go back to the trailer, but before we do that, guys, we're going to take a little detour here. Won't have to come back to the child's room. And go through here. And we'll be able to open up a chest. Don't worry, because at this point there won't be any enemies. I think that even if you didn't destroy all the beehives, once Marguerite dies, all the beehives disappear as well. But don't quote me on that, but I do think that happens. So go through here now, and in the corner, here's the chest. Let's use the lockpick on it. And we'll get some burner fuel, which does come in handy. To be honest, against Marguerite, that's when the burner was most useful, but that doesn't mean we can't use it later. And stacking up on ammunition now, it's still a good thing for us to do, because it will ensure that we have plenty of ammunition to last us all the way through the game. So if you've been following my walkthrough, you should be good. Plus we're going to be picking up the Magnum now. There's going to be some Magnum bullets, and we'll pick up other ammunition along the way, and we don't have to battle a lot of enemies in the old or in the main house again, so we should be okay for now. But for now, let's step back inside the trailer and get that Magnum.
Now where the hell are you? You know, never mind. We only need the head, and you've got it. This is gonna help me and me, right?
Hey, buddy. I thought you should know. I decided that Zoe needed a timeout. She and Mia are here with me. And they're keeping each other company.
Just let them both go! What do you need them for?
That's family business, Ethan, and not your concern, understand? Now, if you want the head, feel free to come by any time and I'll give it to you. But only if you participate in a little, activity I put together just for you.
What activity?
Oh, I know you're excited, but don't worry. It's not going anywhere. First step I need you to take, partner, is for you to take a peek inside the fridge in the trailer there.
Fuck you!
Oh, come on now. Don't be like that. You want to have some fun, don't you? Now, look in the fridge.
So we go from one lunatic, and right now we have to battle another one. It's a never-ending story, really. But yes, we'll be dealing with Lucas now. Quite a troublesome fellow. He likes to make you go through all these insane games, which aren't actually nice games, but we'll manage. So let's get the Magnum now. And that's going to be it for this segment, my friends. In the next segment, we're going to go back to the main house and participate in some very bizarre games, like I said. It's essentially we went from the Texas Chainsaw Massacre to Saw. That's kind of how I see the next segment, really. But that's going to be for the next part. As always, thank you so much for watching. I hope you found this segment useful and that from now on you can defeat Marguerite without any issues whatsoever. And I will see you all later for the next part of my walkthrough. Take care, my friends.